Hey yo, welcome back to the Dugout and Beyond. So, we got some MLB stuff going on. It's only been about I think about a week or so since the trade since free agent started. Actually, it's been a couple days because I know that they became free agents as soon as the Astros technically won, or the Astros won. But then I think they had to wait like another couple of days to get things started and actually legally going for people to be traded and sign new deals. So of course, many teams want to try and get the player to take the smallest amount of deal or the smallest money, and just have it be a reasonable amount for them. But and we do have some of them. But of course, there are some players here that became free agents that got new deals and are making quite a lot of money. So here we got we have probably about 6 or 7 new deals all across the league. First, we got pitcher Nick Martinez returning to San Diego on a 3-year contract. Does not say how much money, but let me which the other ones here do say that. It says here, okay, his new for 26 million, and I guess that 3-year deal with a 2-year with, it looks like a club option. Yeah, club option for 3 years to make it full 42 million, which is like a $18 million increase, but still. And then we got Teoscar Hernandez for the has been traded to the Seattle Mariners from the Toronto Blue Jays. And I think there was 2 pitchers, I think, that got traded in this deal. Yeah, Mariners trade 2 pitchers for him. They trade a right-handed Eric Swanson and Adam Macko to, I hope I'm saying that right, to the Blue Jays. Of course, basically, really no money is dealt. It's more that they just take the deal that they've already had. And then we have here a big signing for the New York Yankees here. We have Anthony Rizzo is returning on a 2-year, so technically 3-year deal, but with the third option being a club option, making $17 million a season. And it looks like a $6 million buyout for the 2025 season with that club option in there, so the team can decide to keep him or not. Which I'm only going to get really deep into this one because it's actually going to be a kind of a big deal for the rest of the offseason for the Yankees, basically with Aaron Judge being out there. This is actually a pretty good deal because as I get deeper into this list, you'll realize that he's making, he is slightly, he honestly, without even realizing it, well, he realizes it because he could be worth a little bit more. But he's taking less than arbitration. But also, those people are only on 1-year deals. And he's on a two possibly 3-year deal with the New York Yankees. And, well, this money that they gave him kind of slightly gives them a little bit more room to kind of give Judge what he wants. There's been, of course, interviews I've been watching with Summer. He kind of just doesn't, like, he doesn't like, in the first interviews, he didn't seem so, oh, we're gonna do this. He was more of like, yeah, if it happens, it happens, kind of situation. But I think it was yesterday I read that he was kind of like gonna open up that checkbook a little bit for him, and he said he's spending to get that world champion back here to New York, and if that means to open it up for even Trey Turner, if we get these 2 and maybe a pitcher, a solid middle relief pitcher, even a starter for a small deal, that would be great for them. Yeah, that's the only reason why I'm really going deep with that one. Got here, actually, this is a kind of a bigger deal than I thought it was going to be. With Tyler Anderson is now heading to the Los Angeles Anaheim Angels from the Dodgers, so he's literally going like 45 minutes down the freeway. And yeah, 3-year deal. $39 million. I don't think it's so yeah, the Angels will lose their second round 2023 pick, which I think it was 2 years ago where the Angels just selected, not even kidding, I thought it was a joke when it was announced, but they selected only pitchers. Usually, yeah, you probably do at least one for every position for the most part. They did, I don't even know how many rounds the MLB draft is, but they all were pitchers. For a team that didn't have any pitchers, now they have about 4,000 of them in the farm system, and by the time they're going to be up, they're going to be on different teams. That's just what happens. But yeah, so they got another pitcher, but also this pitcher's already been in the league, and they got him on a deal and with experience. So Angels are really listening to their pitching staff, and they know they need it. So yeah. So and we got Jock Peterson here taking a arbitration deal or a qualifying offer for $19.65 million for the year with the San Francisco Giants. Same thing with Martin Perez with the Texas Rangers, doing the same deal. They're basically just to. They'll probably be talking about a new deal for next year. Oh, they have to, because they're only on a 1 year deal. But yeah, they're gonna be probably going back and forth and just keep them on the team. Like, hey, like you're probably like, hey, we want you still, but we just don't know what we want to give you. And hey, $19 million. If I made $19 million a year, that'd be freaking awesome. I would take that. But of course, when you're worth a little bit more, you want that money. AK here with Rafael Montero. Great relief pitcher for the, actually, I think he's a starting pitcher. Yeah, relief pitcher. So, yeah, he's taking a, pretty big, nice deal. There's all 3 year deals right here. 3 years, $34.5 million with the Houston Astros. He was beyond dominant in the he looked like he just got better and better as the season went on, especially in the postseason, where he was just, it's always just everyone is in, and there's never anyone taken out. Like, people just, they want to play, they want to win, they want to help the team win in any way. If there's some guy hurting, they're already going. Their blood's already running. So yeah, and then we have here with Jose Urena agreed to a $3.5 million 1 year deal on Friday, which is pretty good, especially with the Rockies. You kind of go to the Rockies to not do amazing. They're not, obviously, if you know, you know. The Braves signed Nick Anderson to a 1 year deal, non-guaranteed split contract, earning him $875,000 while he is in the majors in 800. So split is basically the same thing as split. It's literally the same thing as split contract in the NBA, where you go up and down, and you, like, in your contract, you're like, all right, you're gonna play for this amount of games during the season, and basically the team picks on where they want you to bring you up, basically to get you into the system. Yeah, so I didn't really know how that was a real possibility. I thought you just got basically called up. There's no split decisions, I would assume, but hey, it happens. We have here also Dodgers have signed Kershaw to a 1 year deal. Doesn't say how much, but I would say, let me get, okay, signed with qualifying offer, $19.65 million for the year. Yeah, so that's all right. He's just like weirdly injury prone every year. It's weird. He's always out for like at least like around a month, with like back spasms and just injuries here and there. He's also not on the younger side anymore for the league. But yeah. And then we have here, last couple is Robert Suarez resigns with Padres, $46 million, 5-year deal, nice size. It's about 12 million, I would kind of say. Let me see. I'm gonna guess. That was a guess, obviously. Let me see what it is. So 46 divided by 5, 9.2 million a year. Not shabby, not too shabby. So yeah, he's making 9 million a year. Pretty freaking good. And this happened a little while ago. Made in my last video that Ji-Man Choi is now on the Pirates, and they exchanged for Jack Hartman. Hey, maybe the Pirates are starting to maybe try to look up. They Cole Tucker hadn't really worked out too well for them. He's been kind of crap. They brought up the had huge man in for their lineup, which I am absolutely forgetting his name currently. He is infielders. His name is O'Neal Cruz. O'Neal Cruz, the new basically infielder, the guy who basically is considered their savior for some people, they would say. Yeah, kind of forgot that name. He was good. He broke records in like his first. He broke like 4 records in his first game. It was kind of crazy. And one of the biggest deals currently, which we are of course possibly going to see some bigger deals than this, Edwin Diaz signed an agreement. This actually happened a little even before the Ji-Man Choi. This happened about 4 or 5 days before, with Edwin Diaz as he-signed with the New York Mets on a 5-year, $102 million deal. So that is 50 something million more than Robert Suarez is for the same amount of years. So let me see, 102. Let me just hit million divided by 5 is 20 million, 20.4. And I actually did the other one wrong. So 46 million divided by 5 is, no, okay, 9.2, yeah. So yeah, some big contracts are out now, with many more on the horizon and possible record breakers coming. Yeah, stay tuned. I'll be bringing out the updates. I'm not going to update on everyone, because of course you have many. You have at least like 1 a day, most likely, for the most part, here and there. And a lot of them are just qualifying. They kind of just not really know, unless like they're huge players. You're not going to have a lot of noticeability about them. But yeah. So thanks for stopping by, watching. If you like for more updates, subscribe for more updates, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.